Saint Meletios of Antioch. February 12th. Archbishop Meletios of Antioch, a gentle leader, faced multiple exiles for his unwavering defense of Nicene Orthodoxy against the Arian heresy. A heads up in the spirit of transparency. Please be advised that this content may include persecution, exile. The Blessed Meletios, Archbishop of Antioch, lived in the 4th century, a time when the Church contended with the Arian heresy. He was a man known for his gentle spirit and pious life, qualities that shone forth from his youth in Melitene, Armenia. Before his elevation to the See of Antioch, he served as a bishop in Sebaste, demonstrating his pastoral care and commitment to the faithful. In the year 360 AD, the archiepiscopal throne of Antioch became vacant. The church in Antioch was then divided by theological disputes. Both those who held to the Nicene Confession and those who leaned towards Arian teachings supported the election of Meletios. The Arians, misjudging his unwavering commitment to orthodoxy, believed his gentle nature would lead him to compromise with their doctrines. Thus, Meletios was unanimously elected archbishop. Upon his arrival in Antioch and his enthronement, Saint Meletios did not waver from the truth. He delivered a sermon in which he clearly and firmly expounded the orthodox teaching of the Son of God, affirming his coessential divinity with the Father, as had been defined by the Fathers of the First Ecumenical Council in Nicaea. This confession of faith, delivered with clarity and conviction, revealed his true theological position. The Arian bishops, who had hoped for a different outcome, were enraged by his orthodox declaration. With the support of the Arian emperor Constantius II, they moved swiftly against him. Barely 1 month after his enthronement, Saint Meletios was deposed from his see and sent into exile to his native Armenia. In his place, the Arians installed Euzoius, a proponent of their heresy, as archbishop. This unjust act created a profound division within the Church of Antioch. The faithful who recognized Saint Meletios as their true shepherd refused to accept the Arian Euzoius. They separated themselves from the Arian-controlled churches and began to gather for worship independently, upholding the Nicene faith under the spiritual guidance of their exiled archbishop. This division, which came to be known as the Meletian Schism, persisted for many decades, even beyond the saint's lifetime, as other rival bishops were later consecrated in Antioch. Despite his initial exile, Saint Meletios was able to return to his flock for a time during the reign of Emperor Julian the Apostate. However, the period of peace was short-lived. He faced further persecution and was exiled a second time by the Arian Emperor Valens in 365 AD. A third exile followed in 371 AD. Throughout these periods of banishment, Saint Meletios remained a steadfast shepherd. He continued to guide his flock through letters, offering spiritual instruction and encouragement. He also maintained communion with other great defenders of orthodoxy, most notably Saint Basil the Great, whom he had ordained to the diaconate. Many other saints of that era looked to Saint Meletios as a spiritual father and guide, receiving his counsel and example. The steadfastness of Saint Meletios in the face of heresy earned him great respect throughout the Church. After the death of Emperor Valens, the Orthodox Emperor Gratian recalled Saint Meletios from his final exile in 378 AD. In 381 AD, the Holy Emperor Theodosius the Great convened the Second Ecumenical Council in Constantinople. The purpose of this council was to give final condemnation to the Arian heresy and to affirm the divinity of the Holy Spirit, further clarifying the Church's understanding of the Holy Trinity. Recognizing the wisdom and unwavering faith of Saint Meletios, Emperor Theodosius personally invited him to preside over the council. During the proceedings of the council, Saint Meletios offered a profound illustration of the doctrine of the Holy Trinity. He raised his hand, showing 3 fingers, and then closed 2, proclaiming the one Godhead. At that moment, a divine fire was said to have surrounded him, a visible sign of the Holy Spirit's presence and confirmation of his orthodox confession. While presiding over this significant assembly, the aged hierarch fell ill and reposed in the Lord. His life of witness and confession concluded during the very council that solidified the true faith he had defended for so long. Saint Gregory of Nyssa delivered a moving eulogy in his honor, praising his virtues and his unwavering stand for orthodoxy. With great ceremony, The body of St. Meletios was transported from Constantinople back to Antioch. He was laid to rest in his cathedral, where he had once proclaimed the Nicene faith. Even in death, St. Meletios continued to be revered as a confessor of Christ and a great pillar of Orthodox theology. His life stands as a testament to faithfulness in the face of persecution and a model of pastoral courage.